Soul pain is a deep, profound kind of hurt that touches the very core of who you are. It's not just a simple ache that you can point to and say, "Here, this is where it hurts." Instead, it's a complex, all-encompassing pain that can feel as if it's engulfing your whole being, affecting you physically, mentally, emotionally, and even in the way you connect with others. This type of pain is often sparked by events in your life that shake you to your core. It could be the loss of someone you love, a dream that falls apart, or any experience that leaves you feeling profoundly shaken, lost, or broken. These moments can leave scars on your soul, creating a pain that's hard to define but unmistakably real and deeply felt by those who experience it. However, recognizing soul pain is the first step toward healing. By acknowledging its presence, you can start to understand its roots and find ways to soothe your wounded soul. But it's not always easy to recognize them right away. However, certain signs can indicate that your innermost self has been suffering for some time. Here are the 5 signs that your soul might be in pain. You feel stuck. Feeling stuck is a profound indicator that your soul is experiencing deep pain. It's as if no matter how hard you try to push forward, something invisible holds you back. This sensation can manifest in various areas of your life, be it your career, relationships with friends and family, or personal growth. You might find yourself trapped in a cycle that feels impossible to break, a cycle where progress seems like a distant dream. This sense of being stuck often stems from unresolved emotions tied to past events. These unresolved feelings create a barrier, making it hard to move forward and see possibilities for change or improvement. The hope for better days fades, and you're left feeling lost and immobilized. When you're stuck, it's not just about being physically unable to move. It's a deeper, more emotional and spiritual kind of paralysis. Your soul, burdened by the weight of past hurts or disappointments, struggles to find its footing and regain its strength. Acknowledging this state of being stuck is the first crucial step toward healing. It's important to recognize that these feelings are signs of something deeper that needs attention. By understanding that this stagnation is a manifestation of soul pain, you can begin to address the underlying issues. Healing starts with accepting where you are, understanding the roots of your pain, and gently guiding yourself towards the light at the end of the tunnel, one step at a time. Embarking on a spiritual journey is like setting sail into the vast unknown. At times, the waters are calm and inviting, while at others, they seem turbulent and unnavigable. It's during these moments of uncertainty that we may feel stuck, unsure of which direction to take or how to proceed. But I want to remind you that feeling stuck doesn't mean you're failing. It simply means you're in a phase of introspection where you're being called to pause, reflect, and realign with your inner truth. Think of it as a temporary pause on your journey, rather than a roadblock. During these times, it's important to extend compassion to yourself. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a dear friend facing a similar challenge. Remember that growth often occurs in the spaces between certainty and doubt, light and shadow. Here are a few gentle reminders to help navigate through this period of feeling stuck. Embrace stillness. Allow yourself the gift of stillness. Find moments of quietude where you can reconnect with your inner voice and listen to the whispers of your soul. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Recognize that feeling stuck is a part of the journey and doesn't diminish your progress or worth. Seek guidance. Don't hesitate to reach out for support. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or seeking counsel from a trusted mentor or spiritual guide, know that you're not alone on this journey. Trust the process. Trust that this moment of feeling stuck is temporary. Just like the ebb and flow of the tides, your spiritual journey has its rhythms. Trust in the unfolding of your path, even when it seems uncertain. Stay open. Remain open to the lessons that this period of stagnation may offer. Sometimes, the greatest insights emerge from the moments when we feel most lost. Remember, dear friend, that feeling stuck is not a sign of weakness, but rather an opportunity for growth and transformation. Trust in the wisdom of your own heart and know that you possess the strength and resilience to navigate through any challenges that come your way. May you find peace and clarity on your journey, and may each step forward be guided by love and light. You pretending to be happy when you're actually crumbling inside is a significant indicator of soul pain. It's like wearing a mask every time you step out of your comfort zone. Whether it's heading to work, meeting friends, or spending time with family, you force a smile, acting as if everything is fine, even though inside, you're facing a storm of emotions and struggles. This act of pretending can be incredibly draining. The moment you return home and close the door behind you, it's as if you finally have permission to drop the facade and confront the reality of how you feel. But the relief is often short-lived because at home, you're faced with the emptiness and confusion that comes with not understanding or being unable to articulate what's going on inside you. The complexity of these feelings can leave you feeling isolated and misunderstood. Even if someone were to ask how you're truly feeling, the depth of your soul pain might make it difficult for you to find the words to explain. This disconnection between your inner turmoil and your outward expression is a coping mechanism, but it also reinforces the loneliness and the sense of being lost within your own emotions. Choosing to pretend you're happy is a survival strategy. It's a way to navigate social interactions and day-to-day responsibilities without having to reveal the depth of your pain or confront the possibility of not being understood. However, this mask can become a barrier to genuine connection with others and with yourself. Recognizing this pattern of behavior is a vital step toward healing. It's important to acknowledge that the mask is not a reflection of weakness, but a sign that your soul is seeking protection and healing. Gradually, with compassion and support, you can start to lower this mask, allowing your true feelings to surface. This process can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and open the path to genuine healing and connection. In the sacred pursuit of spiritual growth, we often find ourselves veiled by the facade of pretended happiness. It's a veil we craft meticulously, often unaware of its existence until the weight of its falsehood becomes too burdensome to bear. We deceive ourselves into believing that true spiritual advancement is marked by a constant state of joy and contentment, yet this couldn't be farther from the truth. The journey towards enlightenment is not a linear path paved with perpetual bliss. Rather, it's a winding road that traverses valleys of despair, peaks of ecstasy, and everything in between. When we pretend to be happy, we deny ourselves the opportunity for authentic growth. We mask our vulnerabilities, fears, and insecurities behind a smile, fearing that revealing our true selves will somehow diminish our spiritual worth. But it is in our moments of darkness that the light of our true selves shines brightest. It is through embracing our pain, our sadness, and our struggles that we uncover the profound wisdom and resilience that lie within us. So let us relinquish the illusion of pretended happiness and instead embrace the full spectrum of human experience. Let us welcome our tears as fervently as we do our laughter, for both are integral to the tapestry of our spiritual evolution. In this moment of truth, may we find the courage to peel back the layers of pretense and stand naked before ourselves, vulnerable yet infinitely powerful in our authenticity. Loss of purpose and direction. Feeling a loss of purpose and direction is a deeply unsettling experience that can significantly contribute to soul pain. When you're unsure of your direction in life, or what your purpose might be, it can lead to feelings of aimlessness and despair. This isn't about momentarily questioning your choices or pondering your next steps. It's a profound sense of being lost. This loss can stem from various factors, perhaps a significant life change, a personal loss, or a realization that the path you're on doesn't align with your true self. When your sense of purpose becomes clouded, it affects not just your decisions about the future, but also how you see yourself and your place in the world. The world may seem to move forward while you feel stuck, unable to find the passion or motivation that once drove you. This disconnection from a sense of purpose and direction isn't just about lacking goals or ambitions. It's a deeper, more existential dilemma. It challenges the very core of your identity, leading to a questioning of your values, beliefs, and what you hold most dear. This can cause a ripple effect, influencing your relationships, your work, and your overall well-being. Finding your way back to a sense of purpose may require reconnecting with your passions, exploring new interests, or even seeking guidance from mentors, friends, or professionals who can offer a new perspective. Healing from this aspect of soul pain involves a journey inward to rediscover what lights up your spirit and gives your life meaning. It's about listening deeply to your own heart and soul and courageously pursuing what brings you a sense of fulfillment and joy. Remember, it's normal for your sense of purpose to evolve over time. Embracing this change is part of the healing process, leading you towards a path that feels truly aligned with who you are at your core. In the winding pathways of our spiritual journey, there are moments when we may find ourselves grappling with a profound sense of loss, a loss of purpose and direction. It is during these times that the very essence of our being feels adrift, and the weight of uncertainty settles heavily upon our shoulders. Feeling a loss of purpose and direction is not merely a fleeting emotion. It is a deeply unsettling experience that resonates within the depths of our souls. It is a sensation that can leave us feeling disconnected from ourselves, our communities, and our divine purpose. In the midst of this disorientation, we may find ourselves questioning the very fabric of our existence and struggling to make sense of our place in the universe. This journey through the wilderness of the soul is not one to be traversed alone. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we must reach out to one another, offering solace and support as we navigate the turbulent waters of uncertainty. It is through the sharing of our stories and the offering of compassionate understanding that we begin to illuminate the path forward, gently guiding one another toward a place of healing and renewal. In the midst of our darkest moments, it is essential to remember that our journey is not defined by the trials we face, but by the resilience with which we rise from them. It is through our struggles that we cultivate strength, wisdom, and compassion, forging a deeper connection with ourselves and the divine presence that resides within each of us. As you navigate this season of soul pain, may you find solace in the knowledge that you are not alone. Reach out to those around you, lean into the support of your spiritual community, and trust in the inherent wisdom of your own inner guidance. For it is through the acknowledgement of our pain and the willingness to embrace our vulnerability that we ultimately find the courage to reclaim our purpose and rediscover the direction of our journey. Deep-rooted loneliness. It is a profound sense of isolation that goes beyond simply being alone or not having someone to talk to. It's an intense feeling of disconnection from others, where you might be surrounded by people but still feel utterly alone. This type of loneliness is a significant indication of soul pain as it touches on the very essence of your need for meaningful connections. Understanding this loneliness isn't just about physical solitude. It's about feeling separated from the rest of the world on a much deeper level. It's as if there's an invisible barrier between you and everyone else, making it hard to truly connect or feel seen and understood. You might have friends and family around you, yet there's a pervasive sense that you're fundamentally alone in your experiences and feelings. Deep-rooted loneliness can stem from various sources, such as a history of relationships that lack depth and understanding, a sense of not belonging, or experiences of being misunderstood by those around you. It's also linked to not being able to share your true self with others, whether due to fear of judgment or the belief that no one would comprehend your inner world. This form of loneliness impacts your soul by fostering feelings of emptiness and disconnection, making the world seem like a more distant and uncaring place. It's a pain that whispers to you in quiet moments, reminding you of the gap between you and the perceived warmth and camaraderie others seem to enjoy. Addressing deep-rooted loneliness involves more than just increasing social interactions. It requires nurturing connections that provide a genuine sense of belonging and understanding. It's about finding those rare souls who resonate with yours, where you can share your true self without fear. Healing may also involve self-reflection, learning to find comfort in your own company, and understanding that your worth is not defined by the quantity of your relationships, but the quality of them. Engaging in activities that align with your passions and values can also help bridge the gap of loneliness, as they offer an opportunity to meet like-minded individuals. As we navigate the winding paths of our spiritual journey, we often encounter landscapes of the soul that are both breathtakingly beautiful and profoundly challenging. One such terrain that many of us may find ourselves traversing is that of deep-rooted loneliness. Loneliness, at its core, is not merely a state of being alone, but rather a deep ache within the soul that can persist even in the midst of bustling crowds or amidst the embrace of loved ones. It is a profound sense of disconnection, a feeling of being out of sync with the world around us and, sometimes, even with ourselves. On our spiritual journey, this loneliness can take on a particular significance. As we seek to deepen our connection with the divine, with our inner selves, and with the universe as a whole, we may come face to face with the stark reality of our own isolation. We may find ourselves grappling with existential questions, wrestling with the vastness of the cosmos, and confronting the limitations of our own understanding. Yet, it is precisely in these moments of loneliness that our spiritual journey takes on a new depth and richness. For it is here, in the silence of our solitude, that we are invited to listen more closely to the whispers of our own souls, to attune ourselves to the quiet rhythms of the universe, and to open ourselves up to the possibility of connection in its purest and most profound forms. In the depths of our loneliness, we may discover a reservoir of strength and resilience that we never knew we possessed. We may find solace in the beauty of nature, in the warmth of a kind word, or in the simple act of being present to ourselves and to others. So let us embrace our loneliness not as a burden to be borne, but as a sacred invitation to deepen our spiritual practice, to cultivate compassion for ourselves and for others, and to awaken to the boundless love that surrounds us always, even in the darkest of nights. May we walk this path together, supporting one another with empathy and understanding, as we journey ever deeper into the heart of the divine. Loss of faith or spiritual disconnect. It is a profound disturbance in one's soul, indicating a deep-seated form of soul pain. This isn't just about questioning certain beliefs or doctrines. It's a fundamental feeling of being adrift, disconnected from the spiritual or religious anchors that once provided comfort, guidance, and a sense of belonging. For many, faith and spirituality form the bedrock of their identity and worldview, offering a framework through which life's mysteries and challenges are understood. When this foundation is shaken, it can lead to a profound crisis of the soul. This type of disconnection might manifest as doubting the existence of a higher power, feeling abandoned by spiritual beliefs during times of hardship, or a sense of emptiness despite participating in spiritual or religious practices. The rituals and beliefs that once brought meaning and solace may now feel hollow, leaving one searching for something to fill the void. The reasons behind a loss of faith or spiritual disconnect can be varied, including personal tragedies, unmet expectations, or a gradual drift from one's spiritual community. It can also arise from a deep questioning of the beliefs instilled from a young age, leading to a reevaluation of what truth and spirituality mean on a personal level. Navigating through a loss of faith or spiritual disconnect is a deeply personal journey that requires patience and self-compassion. It may involve exploring various forms of spirituality, seeking out communities or individuals who share similar experiences, or taking a break from organized religion to discover what spirituality means to you independently. It's important to recognize that this journey might not lead back to the same beliefs or practices you once held. Instead, It may guide you toward a more personalized understanding of spirituality that resonates with your experiences and inner truths. Engaging in meditation, spending time in nature, or finding solace in art and creativity can also help reconnect with a sense of wonder and the spiritual aspect of life. Healing from a spiritual disconnect means allowing yourself the space to question, explore, and ultimately find peace with your spiritual path, whatever form that may take. It's a process of rediscovering what uplifts your spirit, brings depth to your existence, and connects you to something greater than yourself, leading to a reinvigorated sense of purpose and belonging. In the tapestry of our spiritual journey, there are moments where we find ourselves adrift in the sea of doubt, grappling with the unsettling sensation of a loss of faith or a disconnection from our spiritual essence. It is a journey marked by valleys as well as peaks, where the shadows of uncertainty can cloud even the brightest of convictions. If you find yourself amidst such tumultuous waters, know that you are not alone. Many who have traversed the path of spiritual awakening have encountered moments of doubt, questioning, and even a sense of abandonment. Yet, it is often in these moments of darkness that the flicker of hope is most profound. The loss of faith, though painful, can be a catalyst for profound growth and transformation. It is an invitation to delve deeper into the recesses of our being, to confront our doubts with courage, and to seek understanding with an open heart and mind. For it is in the depths of uncertainty that the seeds of true faith are sown. Embrace this period of spiritual disconnect as an opportunity for introspection and reflection. Allow yourself the grace to explore your beliefs without judgment or expectation. Perhaps what once seemed solid and immutable is now ripe for re-evaluation and refinement. Perhaps the very act of questioning will lead you to a deeper, more authentic expression of your spirituality. Remember, too, that the journey towards spiritual wholeness is not linear. It is a winding path, marked by twists and turns, setbacks and breakthroughs. Just as the seasons change, so too do the seasons of the soul. Trust in the rhythm of your own evolution, and have faith that the light will once again illuminate your path. Above all, be gentle with yourself during this time of transition. Know that your worthiness is not contingent upon the strength of your faith, but rather on the boundless love that resides within you, regardless of circumstance. You are a beloved child of the universe, worthy of love, grace, and acceptance. May you find solace in the knowledge that the universe is conspiring in your favor, guiding you ever closer to the truth that resides at the core of your being. And may you emerge from this season of darkness with a renewed sense of purpose, a deeper understanding of yourself, and a faith that shines brighter than ever before. So, my friend, instead of viewing soul pain as a cause for worry, embrace it as a powerful invitation to begin one of the most important journeys of your life. This is your chance to break free from the shackles of your painful, traumatic events and step into a brighter, more hopeful future. On the other side of this healing journey, you'll find a version of yourself that is rejuvenated, full of life, and ready to embrace the world with open arms. If you learned something from this message, please comment, share, and like it as a sign of appreciation for my work. I hope you have a wonderful day. May God bless you.